Hey everyone, good afternoon. I hope you all are having a good day. Today I am going to teach you how to make this poncho and what stitch I am using. So I haven't finished this one up. I had crocheted it to the point on where I will be showing you what to do and where to sew it up, where to count up on the sides. So today I won't be using this yarn to do the tutorial in, but we will be finishing it with this type of yarn. But today with the other method that we're going to be doing, I'm using the Craft Smart Value in the color light pink, and it recommends a 5.5 crochet hook. I am going to be using a 6. Now I'm using a 6 because this recommends a 5.5, and if you like it a little more droopy, like not as tight, I go up a hook size or a couple or a hook and a half. So I'm going to be using my J hook, which is a 6mm crochet hook, and in the Craft Smart Value in the color light pink. Okay, so I will get started and show you how to do it. We'll do a sample. So I'll do a few rows with you guys so you know how to do the pattern. Now it all depends on the width you want to do, how wide you want it, on how many you chain all the way across. You can measure it. You can measure your waist. However you want to do it. Same with the neckline. I will be showing you guys as well. It all depends on your shoulders, the broad, how broad your shoulders are, all the goodies. Okay, so let's get started. Alrighty. So to start off, and I did 48 rows, or sorry, 44 rows up. And it's a pretty good size. It comes past, it almost comes to my kneecaps. So you can do it, like I said, as long as you want. You can do more than 44 rows, but I did 44 rows. And to get started, we're going to chain 3 plus 2 and 1 more for the foundation chain. So we're going to chain a multiple of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you keep doing this till you get it to the length that you want. Keep chaining 3. So we're just doing, like I said, a sample today. So there's my chain. So after chaining the 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 all the way across, we're going to add another 2. 1, 2, and then 1 more for the foundation chain. So we're going to do 1 double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. So this hook, or sorry, this chain on the hook doesn't count. So you count 1, 2, 3, 4. And in there, we're going to do 1 double crochet, chain 1, and then 1 double crochet in the next chain. Okay, and then we're going to skip 1. In the next chain, we're going to double crochet, chain 1, and in the next stitch double crochet. And this is row 1. We're going to do this all the way across. Skip 1, next stitch 1 double crochet, chain 1, and in the next stitch double crochet. So you yarn over your hook, insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Skip 1, the next chain, double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, next stitch, double crochet, and you repeat this all the way across. You skip 1, 1 double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, and double into the next. Chain 1, skip 1, double crochet into the next, chain 1, and double crochet. And you just continue this all the way across till you get to the end. So I will continue this and I will meet you up at the end and I will show you what we're doing next. Alrighty, so I have made it to the end and we're going to do 1 double crochet in the last chain. Then we're going to chain 3, turn our work. We're going to skip this double crochet, and in this space where you did the double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. So in the chain 1 space, we're going to yarn over, insert our hook, and do a double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, and go back in there and do another double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and it's just a 1 row repeat. We're going to yarn over, we're going to skip this double crochet, go back over here, and where you did the double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, and we're going to repeat what we just did. Do a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, and back into the same stitch, double crochet. And just do this all the way across. And you may get confused because of those 3 here. So you just look on where you had put it. So you ignore that one there and you just jump over to the next chain 1 space and you do your double crochet, chain 1 double crochet. All in the same space. Yarn over, skip this one here, jump over to the next one where you got your double crochet, chain 1 double crochet, and do your double crochet, chain 1, and double crochet. Skip this, jump over to your next one, insert your hook, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, chain 1, yarn over, insert into the same space, and do your double crochet. So we're just going to do this all the way across till we get to the end. Skip the chain 1 space, double crochet, chain 1, and back into the space and do another double crochet. Yarn over into the chain 1 space, so you skip that one, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So continue working this until you get to the end. And I will show you what to do next. Okay, so I've reached the end here. We're going to skip that one, and we're going to do our last double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then in this chain 3 space, we're going to go to the top, so you can count 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do 1 double crochet. And at the end of every row, we're going to do that, and then chain 3, turn our work, and then here it'll be a lot easier for you to see because you can see the stitches. It's like the V stitch. I call it the little ropes. So we're calling this the Little Rope Square Poncho. So we're going to yarn over in the little rope space where you did the double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. You're going to insert your hook and repeat. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Yarn over, jump over to the next one. You can see it there. In that space, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And you repeat this throughout the whole entire pattern for the square poncho. Like I said, I did 44 rows up. You can do it longer, as many as you want. So I'm going to work up a few more rows and then I'll show you how to do the neckline. Okay, so I worked up a few rows. I'm at the end here. I did my last double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So I'm going to skip this double crochet, and in the chain 3 at the top, I am going to work a double crochet. Chain 3. Now for a sample, this is going to be for a baby. I am going to be making this for a baby, so I'll have to frog it after I show you guys what to do on the neckline. Now, for mine, that I will be showing you guys how to sew up the ends and all that. For my neckline on this one here, this is probably a size large on me. I went counting from the side, on the left side, you would count your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. I went 10 across. And you could put a stitch marker there so you know where that 10th stitch is. And then that's where you end. And I had went up 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I did it 5 rows of that stitch for the neckline. Okay. And this is only this, you don't need to 2 panels. This is all one, and you just keep building. It's all attached, so you don't need to make 1 panel, 2 panels. You just continue working up, and then you do the neckline. So with this one here for the sample, I'm going to do 10 across, or 6 across, seeing that it's for a baby. I'm going to grab a stitch marker here. Okay, so then what we do, I'm on the right side, so we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to put that stitch marker right there so I know. And then same with the other side, just so you know. Again, you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then put that stitch marker there. You don't have to put them there, but I like to put them there just so that you know exactly. And then you'll just do the same pattern till you get to that stitch marker where you have your double crochets, chain 1, double crochet, okay, so we are at the stitch marker. So you can undo that. And you know that's the 6th space, so you do your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. We're going to chain 1 and turn. We're not going to go across because this is the middle where your head will go in. And we're just going to continue. Make sure you do 5 rows up, so we're on the 2nd row. So you're just going to keep going back and forth until you have 5 rows. And if you wanted to, that stitch marker you took off, just so you know where your first row started, you can put your stitch marker in, so that'd be 1, and then you know your 2. And at the end of it, always chain 3, and in the middle, chain 1. So you're at the end here, you do your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. You skip that double crochet in the chain 3 at the top, double crochet, chain 3, flip the work. Now we're on row 3, and just continue until you get to row 5. So when you get to the middle part here, right here where you chain 1, you're going to insert your hook and do a double crochet, chain 1 and turn. Sorry for all the racket there. So we're on the last row, which is row 5, and you continue, do your double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So I'm going to take this one out. And just work it until you get to the end. And you're going to repeat that on the other side as well, but I will show you what to do to attach on the other side. Okay, we're going to skip the double crochet, and in the chain 3 space at the top of the first chain, double crochet. Chain 1. Now we're just going to tie that off if I can find my scissors. Oh dear, where'd they go? I swear I just had them. Where'd they go? Oh, found them. Okay. And then just pull that and give it a little tug. And as you can see, that will be the shoulder part. So what I usually do, I just do a... And then we're going to go in this chain 3 space. So you're going to skip that double crochet and you're going to go in the top of that chain 3. And you're going to pull that through. Make sure you grab the long one. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then just continue with the 5 rows, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Till you get to your stitch marker. Okay, so we're at the spot where our stitch marker is. Take that out. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. And we're only going to chain 1, turn our work. Like I said, just so you know where that first row is that you had done, or you can use your row counter, which I have somewhere around here. You could as well keep track with your row counter. So that's row 1, and we're going to do row 2, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and just continue that like you did on the right side until you get to row 5. Okay, so as you can see, I have done both sides. Got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I messed up. See the difference? Hold on a second. Let me cut that off and let me put that other row in there. Glad I caught that. Sometimes you just gotta count. So let me put that other in there. All right, so we got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when it comes to doing the neck across here, you're going to chain enough. You don't want it too tight and you don't want it too loose to attach it to the other side. So I'm going to estimate, kind of estimate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 20. So I take that out, make sure it's straight. And as you can see, when you stretch it, it goes over. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you just, so 15 is a little short. 15, 16, 17, 18. You just take it out, and 18's perfect. Like I said, it all depends on how wide yours is, how the size you make it. So I did 18 here. Okay, and then what you will do is you will go into that chain 1 space right up here. Just do a slip stitch. And then just do a chain 1. Cut that off. Leave it in just so you know that it's attached. Now everybody is different. You can attach it. You can do slip stitches all the way across if you want, and then work your way back. Totally up to you how you do it. It's all on the designer on how you want to work it. Let's cut that off. Okay, so this is where your headpiece would go. So you're going to go back after on the right hand side. You're going to go 1, 2, and in the third, chain 3. You're going to pull that through. Then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do our double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, you just continue this all the way across till you get to the beginning here, and I'll let you know what we're going to be doing next. I do have to say I give credit to Craft Smarts, their yarn. I remember purchasing it when they first came out, and it was pretty rough yarn. I have to say they have gotten really soft with their yarn. Alrighty, so we're going to skip this one here, and we're going to go into here, and we're going to do a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, we're going to skip 1 into the next one, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, skip 1 into the next, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and continue this across, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, skip 1, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Sorry if you guys can hear my husband in the background. He's talking to the bird. Trying to give her a bath. So we're going to skip one. Next, double crochet, chain one, double crochet. And you're going to jump over here. So you're going to skip all of this, then jump over here and do your double crochet, chain one, double crochet. So continue this until we get to the end, and I'll show you what to do next. All right, so I'm at the end here. We're going to skip this one, do a double crochet in the chain three at the top, chain three, turn your work, and then just repeat this all the way across. So we're at the neckline. We just continue all the way across. Doing your double crochet, chain one, double crochet. So I'm going to continue this row till I get to the end, and I'll show you what we're going to be doing next. So I'm at the end here again in the chain three space. Count up 1, 2, 3, and in the top of that chain three, double crochet, chain three. So you're just going to repeat this back and forth until you get to the length that you want, and then I'll show you what to do. Okay, so this is the bottom. So we worked it up. I did 44 rows on this one here. Like I said, this is the one that I had finished, and I put aside so I could show you guys what to do from the beginning until the end, how to stitch up. So I had counted up from the bottom. You're going to count your stitches. You go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And you do that on both sides, and you put a stitch marker so you know where you need to stop. And this is the arm piece on where your arm. You can go up further if you want. That's totally up to you. If you want, if If you want this open a little more, just go up 20, like I said, depending on the size that you make. So we are going to start in the corner, and we are going to, now you can sew it, you can crochet it in, and I'm going to crochet it in instead of sewing it. So just make sure you've got it all lined up there. So we're going to go into the top of that chain space on both sides. And we're going to pull that through, and then we're going to chain 1. And we're going to go back in there and do a single crochet. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do the best that you can and try to go into every stitch on each side and just attach it with a single crochet. Just kind of estimate. And try not to do it too tight. So just keep doing that until you get to your stitch marker, and I will show you what to do next. Alrighty, so I'm almost at the stitch marker here. I'm just going to finish this up. Can get tricky once you get closer to the stitch marker. And once you get there, just take that stitch marker out. And do your last single crochet. And chain 1 and cut that off. And you're going to repeat the same thing on the other side that you did on this side. So you're just going to flip that over. And again, single crochet up the side until you get to your stitch marker. Alrighty, so as you can see, I've sewn up the sides, I've weaved in my ends. So we're just going to flip it inside out. And just kind of run your hand in there. And same with the other side. And as you can see, it's a nice seam up the side there. Okay. Now with the neckline, what we're going to do is just kind of go in the top here. We're just going to make it, we're going to do double crochet. So we're going to go back in there and do a double crochet. We're going to go into every stitch just to give it a nice trim on the neckline. Just a double crochet in every stitch all the way across. And this yarn that I'm using is the Red Heart Roll With It Tweed in the color Oceanic, and it is a medium 4 weight, and it does recommend a 5 0.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I'm using a 6. I used a 6 throughout the whole entire pattern. Because the smaller hook you use, the more tighter it's going to be. And if you go up a hook size or a hook and a half, it's going to be a lot looser for you. So we're just going to continue this all the way across. Doing a double crochet in every stitch. Just to give it that nice trim. So once you get to the corner here, I will meet you guys here and I will show you what to do next. Alrighty, so we're in the corner here. So we're just going to go around, just kind of guess on the stitches and just continue with your double crochet all the way around. Just giving it that nice trim on the neckline. So on this one, you're going to go just in the top there, and in there, in the space there, in the top, and in the space. So continue this until you get to the other side. Okay, so I'm at the end here in the corner, so we're going to slip stitch in there and chain 1 and cut that off. And that is it for the neck piece. Now you can go around another time if you want to do the to make it a little bit thicker if you want. Just weave in your ends. And if you want to go around the arm piece as well, which I'm going to do afterwards, just do what you did on the neckline and go into the stitches. Just kind of estimate and make sure you do it the same all the way around. Just do the double crochets, and that's all you do. And that is the square small rope square poncho. And you can also go around the bottom as well if you want to decorate that. Do a border on there as well with a double crochet, or do a row of double crochet. What I like to do is the double crochet, and then you can do the double crochet front post, double crochet, and then double crochet, and then repeat that all the way around. So I hope this tutorial really helped you guys. And I hope you all have a fantastic day. And don't forget, every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, if you haven't, join the Hobie Bingo at 2 p.m. Eastern every Sunday. So you guys have a great day. Take care, stay safe, and happy crocheting. Bye, everyone.